Well, I thought, offensively, you could really tell that it was a good game. 19 assists, 21 baskets, first half. Ball was shared and moving. The pace of the game, the pace we got into everything makes things work. I thought we did a nice job of that. But the underlying factor, I really think, was defensively. Even though they had a high percentage shots, we scored 39 points off turnovers. You do that, you're going to win a lot of games. And our defense is set up to try to create that, and I thought we did better than we have, a better job of doing that. And it's only one game. I told people coming in, you don't win or lose with this program where we are. And this is really, I consider the first year of the rebuild. Kind of kept what was intact last year. This really was the first year of the rebuild. We had to fight through it, and I gave it to them on purpose, a very difficult front end of the schedule. A lot of them on the road, 8 games away or neutral. We won 3 of 2 at home, but and road trips are tough on anybody, doesn't matter who it is. But I thought we did a nice job defensively, and I think we'll grow. Again, we're a young team and a young program as far as how we're going to develop this and where the end result's coming. So pleased tonight, but you can't get too excited, and if we lost, you can't get too depressed. It's still a long way to go in building this program.
How about black uniforms?
How about that? I had to really work hard to do that, and we got them this year. I think we missed an opportunity, and next, and that was my fault. I'm not blaming anybody, but myself. I should have thought of it beforehand. I wasn't thinking like I should. We should have had celebration of Cold Day in the state of West Virginia, and had everybody coming dressed in black. And I remember my granddad and my uncles, when they came home, they were dressed in black. And I think it would have been better that they were trying to hide the new uniforms from the kids. They didn't get to see them until about 3 minutes beforehand. And we didn't know how to do that. If we had done a blackout or something, they might have figured out they were getting black uniforms. But we could have done a cold day. That would have worked. I just kind of blew that one. So it's one on the coach.
When's the last time you've been in a game where you've scored 39 off turnovers against the D1 team in a somewhat contender?
1967. Anybody we played. Don't look it up. That was pretty good. You get 39 points on turnovers. That's pretty good. It'll be hard to find that one.
You talked about the sharing the ball.
In fact, go check West Virginia. They got a hell of a dang on defense. I don't know where that matches up with them. That's got to be up there, though.
But you talked about sharing the ball, especially 19 assists on 21 field goals in the first half. Yeah, a lot of times that gets underrated on just how important that is.
Well, there's no question our offense is set up with spreading the floor, ball movement, and pace. And once that starts happening, the ball movement, then what we preach is to take a shot that you can make whenever, wherever, and whenever. And I thought we did a nice job. And James Kelly rolling down the middle, you better honor that. If you don't, there were about 4 lobs, I think, early. And then once you start doing that, then the floor starts going down, then you shoot threes. Then they go back out threes, just pick your poison. So I thought we did a good job tonight.
I mean, how much is him rolling down the middle like that?
It's
basically equivalent of your pick and roll.
That is the basis of making a pick and roll, is that roll guy. We depend on our bigs to be more than just bigs. We don't put them in a stereotypical position. Sometimes frustrating. I know people out there looking, would you get him inside? But we start outside and go inside. And, even against Maryland, we were only 2 points difference in the paint. So it's just a new way of playing basketball, and it's a new old way of playing basketball. So that's what we did. Bob Allen, we did post. I love Bob, great defender, not a post-up guy. He just pick and roll. Russell Lee, 6'5" guard, played center. you know, basically just face up and go. That's kind of the way we've done it, and it's been Mike, that's my brother, y'all don't know. Mike refined it in Europe, and I kind of put some organizational parts to it. But by and large, you know, they call it drags now. We just call it a double up when I played. It was the same thing. Bob Allen, Georgetown would come down and pick. I'd come off, Bob would roll the basket, George would pop out and shoot. Did the same things way back when, and that's all it is now, really. Just spread the floor, play, put up some points, defend like the best you can, turn them over, and then create points off your turnovers, which is tonight worked out real good, looks real good. See me Thursday. But this is a young program. Again, I want to say, you can't get too down on any loss, and you can't get too high on any win. It's a long way to go before we find out if this is really going to be successful here.
Dan, how much is that reinforced when you tell your guys, look what happens when you play like that? You know, you beat a good team by 18 points.
Obviously, you always teach better from success. You know, a lot of people want to say the other way. You know, what amazed me last year is we banged our head into that wall about 15 times and they didn't quit. And a lot of people would have quit. That team stayed strong. So it's always easier to teach with success. Tomorrow will be a happy day, and you just got to keep it to where it's not too happy. That they understand we're playing against Thursday. It's a little easier than trying to pick them up, you know. So we'll see. We'll see. We'll have a good day, film and shoot tomorrow. Then we did a little thing, changed up and practiced a little bit, concentrate on defense. We had a couple sessions defensively, really focusing in on that, and I think it helped us. We'll see. I can change my mind after next game, but right now I think it helped us, and we'll probably do it again Tuesday, and then see if we can get ready for the Florida teams that come in this weekend.
Late in the game, had a big lead, but you stayed on your guys to play the full 40. How important is that to keep on them and to keep them going?
Well, you know, and I know it sounds trite, silly, but, you know, basketball is part of life. It is not all of life. And we try to teach and life skills as we do game skills. And that's to play your life out all the way. Don't stop. Don't quit. And, you know, I always reference my dad. He's 102. Still shaves. Doesn't stop. Doesn't quit. And I'm sure he won't till the end. Thank you, fellas.